All right, Michael Norman looks pretty comfortable. I mean, how'd that round feel for you?
Yeah, felt pretty good. Got to about 325. Didn't feel any pressure, so looked over my shoulder and make sure I can get the win, and then shut down and run as easy as possible. So that's about it.
There you go. I know you mentioned you were dealing with a couple things throughout the season. How are you feeling now after the semi?
I'm feeling pretty good. A lot of anti-inflams, but overall feeling great. As long as I can train, I can compete. If I can compete, I'm happy. So feeling really good, moving on to the next day, and have no complaints.
What's the goals in the final? Obviously to make the team, but do you want to get that win? Do you want to get a fast time?
Yeah, every time myself on the track, the goal is to win. You know, I just gotta make sure I do that, solidify my team on the spot, or my spot on the team, and then move forward from there. So that's the #1 plan.
Do you feel any pressure this year, considering you made the team last year, but of course, didn't get on the podium at the Olympics, but now you're feeling good? Like, any pressure?
Yeah, I don't think there's any pressure for me to make the team this year, just because I fell short in 2021. I mean, the 400 gold medal is up for grabs, so just got to go out there, start sharpening up a little bit more, and just chase after it, because there's no pressure on me. All the pressure is on, I guess, Steven. He won, right? Yeah, so him.
And then I'm just curious, do you like the break that we have, like between the heats and then one day and then semis and final?
Personally, no. Let's go back to back to back. Most fit wins. It's super simple, but I think I understand why they did it for this trials. I think it's to emulate the Olympic schedule, so I guess it's okay. Personally, I do not like having the days off between races, because I'm just very sharp mentally, and when you have a day off, you have to come down a little bit and then bring yourself back up. So it's draining and exhausting emotionally and mentally. So I prefer just to go straight through.
What did you do yesterday?
What did I do yesterday? Ate food, hung out in my conference room with some of the teammates, laid in bed for a couple hours, had treatment, and that's about it. I didn't do much.
What has Coach Watts told you going into these trials and now with the finals? Any notable advice, interesting things he's told you going into this?
This year, nothing specific. Today, he just says, focus on the things we've been working on at practice. And he said, get to 200, set up the race, get to 200, and make the decision what you want to do. And I said, okay. So today, it's ultimately, I got to like 325. I was like, okay, I'm done. So.
Did you see Kendall's personal best?
Hell yeah, I did. That was, oh my gosh. Guys, you don't understand how happy we were for her. I was probably the loudest person in the conference room, just because I see her every day at practice. The hard workouts, the sacrifice, the painful days, everything. I see everything. And for her to finally PR after 6 years is spectacular. And you could see her whole demeanor change after that race. So I'm really happy for her, and I'm excited to see her run right now.
So you were pretty young at your first trials.
Yeah, 18.
Wilson is 16.
Yeah.
What have you made of what he's done so far?
It's spectacular. I mean, 16-year-olds going out here, competing like a true competitor, not letting the moment get too big, but just living in the moment and competing. So it's great to see young talents like himself elevate, push us to run a little bit faster, and take us out of our comfort zone. So it's great, and I think he has a bright future ahead of him as long as he just stays grounded and focused.
Do you view him as a real contender to actually make this to the team?
It's tough.
Yeah.
There's just people out there fighting for money right now. So they made the final. I think it's very hard to say, just because this is probably his first time running 3 rounds. He's 16 years old, so I remember I just ran 3 rounds at 200, and I was cooked in the final. I was so tired. But the kids are different now, and anything's possible. He could definitely sneak in a relay spot for sure. So it's up to it's all in his hands.